All right, I'm going to do a quick video for you here. I'm going to run this with a 3-reed batwing. Uh, so what I was telling you, I could work with you for just a little bit and change a lot on your calling. Most of the time, it is mechanics and airflow. 100% of the time, it's mechanics and airflow. So without seeing you call or hearing you call, I got a pretty good idea of what you're dealing with if you're only getting rasp. So everything in calling with a mouth call, and it's hard to teach somebody because you can't take a cross section of somebody's head. It's kind of creepy. It's showing somebody where the tongue needs to be to get the reeds to work properly. So when I run a call, if these are my bottom front teeth, this is my gum line down below, and this is the soft spot in the front where your tongue attaches. So my tongue is placed here. I assume, just saying that you're getting nothing but rasp, you're trying to manipulate the call with the tip of your tongue or this flat or holding it flat against the reeds. You'll never get a clear front end. You're going to get nothing but rasp doing that. And like I said, this is an assumption because I haven't heard you or seen you call. So the tip of your tongue gets anchored here. And I say anchored, I mean you don't ever move it for any reason. And I don't care what kind of call you're running, if it's a duck call, goose call, turkey call, whatever, kazoo, your tongue stays there, because what happens is your airflow and the amount of airflow comes up over top of your tongue to hit that bottom reed. And your air comes from here. You're not blowing out a candle. You're going, it's a huff. So when the arch of your tongue, the middle of your tongue, comes up and presses on that reed, drops down, you're going to get the high note, the raspy note, high note, raspy note. So kind of demonstrate that again. That's kind of creepy. Tip of your tongue goes down there, and you've got an arch in the middle of your tongue. So my tongue is up against those reeds, and even though it's a batwing, or it's a call with a cut, you're taking out that rasp. So, and to get the rasp, and if you want a little bit clearer and not have the rasp on the end, drop your jaw a little bit more and your tongue pressure away from the reeds. So as far as other things, like wines and stuff like that, to me that sprinkles on top. It doesn't really matter. I got a very good friend of mine that we finally got to turkey hunt together this past year, and he says, I can't believe you don't purr when you're hunting. I was like, why? Why am I going to purr? Most everything I ever killed is yelps, cuts, clucks, whatever. But same mechanics apply. When you're going to purr, you're going to whine, tongue's still in the same spot. You don't move it. You're going to cluck or cut, so if you're going to throw that cluck in with the yelp, it's still, you got, put the pressure on there, drop it down quick. So I hope this helps out a little bit, and I think your airflow, your tongue position is probably what is holding you back from doing the things you want to do. Got any questions, feel free to reach out and give me a shout. See you, man.